Hi, I'm Anita from Crafts by Anita, and welcome to episode 53 of Yarn with Me. If you could be so kind to like, share, subscribe, and join the Discord, the link to that is in the description below. And if you would like to purchase handmade items made by moi, you may do so at craftsbyanita.com. Anywho, today, not really crocheting or knitting. I am hand sewing. My favorite thing in the world, said no one ever. Anyway, I have 3 panels I have to put on to my knit temperature blanket. Yes, you're seeing the back side. Look at all those ends I haven't snipped off yet. But this I'm putting on June, and I have July and August sitting over there. I am about to be another month behind because September is almost over with, and I haven't even started that one yet. So many things got to do and trying to take care of everything. Get this place somewhat in order. I made some progress, but I need more progress. I'm going to start my timer. 30 minutes. And we go. I've already tied on. And I've got it put together with stitch markers. The open little plastic safety pin ones. I need to get this more up in my lap so it's not like stretching. And ever so often I'll take it, set it in my lap, make sure I'm lined up properly. Because I really do not want to have to do the stitching that I'm doing. So, and I'm running out of black yarn. I have to actually, once I get all of these sewn on, I have to make the black and gray blocks for September. And I won't use all my yarn, and I could get started on the knit one for September, but I know I'm gonna need yarn. I think I'm gonna buy 2 jumbo skeins of Red Heart to do that with. So that should take me through the rest of 2025. And I'm just like, I really should not have done 2 temperature blankets. I should have just done the one. I would not be behind. Of course, then again, I moved, so packing and all that fun stuff had to come first. Check, make sure I'm still in line with everything. Okay. I have a stitch marker like right here, just so I can line up the first one. So I did manage to get my linen closet sorted and organized. I went through everything that's the box that was marked bathroom. That's been gone through and is out of the living room. Finally, out of the living room right now. So I need to start. There's a couple of other boxes sitting over there and some bins. I need to see what's in there. One has a bunch of sewing stuff and like newspapers. I need to go through and sort everything out, and I need some bins to do that with, because I'm kind of tired of the cardboard boxes, having to tape them to make the box and then tape them shut. I'd rather just get some Rubbermaid or equivalent bins to do that with. That way they're stackable. I can like sort things more with it. I need to get a couple actually. I need at least 6. 3 so I can sort like anything that's my kids' stuff. They're gonna get sorted into their own little bin, so they can go through it and do whatever, because I'm not going to make those decisions like, oh, this is yours, you can figure out what you want to do with it, because I'm not going to do that. I've got my own nonsense I have to sort through, and a lot of the stuff is out of my little hallway. I just need to get the rest of it out of the way just so I can focus on the living room. and get all of that done. It's getting there. It's just slow. It's been over a month since I moved in, and I was hoping I'd be a little further than this. But I did manage to get my office set up mostly. I still have some stuff in here that doesn't need to be in here. And I'm still thinking about shelves. I'm not sure what kind of shelves I want in here. And I know I need at least a shelf in my room for things. And as soon as I can get to it, I'm going to redo the closets, because I hate them. I hate the closets. The closets are ridiculous. As long as I keep a hold of this and not stretch it, it should be good for at least another 5 inches or so. And I know I'm going to need to add, grab more yarn for the yarn needle, because I did not rattle off a huge amount. This is what was left of a skein that I had that did all of August, and there was just this much left, so I'm using it to sew things up. And I've got a ball of black and a partial skein of black over there, and that's all I've got. That's it. I do not have any more black yarn anywhere. So I have to actually go and buy yarn. Oh no, I have to buy yarn. Whatever shall I do? Okay, let's not get off track here. Right, hang on. I am finag. Okay, this is what. I gotta back up. Let's see. This is. Okay, this. Let's hold it right there. Not the most ideal thing. I wish I didn't have to hand stitch this together. But I didn't feel like crocheting it. Crochet still hurts my thumb. So if I do crochet, I have to wear my brace. And what sucks is if I'm just sitting and I'm not doing anything, my thumb becomes a trick thumb. And that hurts more than when I sprained it, which is annoying. I've got all these projects. I need to catch up. I've got to finish those other projects that are all over there on my table now. Well, except for 2. Well, yeah, 2. I've got a scarf down there. And I need to figure out what I'm going to work on, because I do have that baby blanket I still need to do. I finished a 3rd repeat on it, and it's only about 9.5 inches long, and I'm trying to get to maybe 40, but I still don't know how wide the blanket is, because I still cannot spread it out to measure it, because I really don't need to lose it off the needles, and I don't have any longer ones. Because trust me, if I had longer needles, I could not needles, but circular needles, I would be able to do that already. But unfortunately, I can't. And we're just whip stitching. I would love to get June attached in this 30 minutes. Really would love that. Sorry, 60 minutes. There's no way I can get through all of this in 30 minutes. At all. No way. Stitch marker. Okay. No way I can get this done in 30 minutes. Because this thing is like 7 feet long, give or take. if I was crocheting it, I probably would. But I didn't want to do that. Not for this one. Pick it up and check it here. Make sure we're still on track. Do not get off track. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing about garter stitch. Garter stitch stretches lengthwise, so this is making it like very, very difficult. Can we not our sewing yarn, please? Yeah, I did get the box marked kitchen out of the kitchen. It was a lot of like pots, pans, and cookie sheets. So I ran them through the dishwasher. They're just sitting in there until tomorrow when I can actually figure out where to put them and get those put away so I can do my normal dishes, which I have not yet done for this week. It will be done tomorrow though. I also have a queen size sheet set coming tomorrow, as well as a safety eye setting tool, because I am not about to try to set those again with my fingers. I will use a thing technology has brought forth to make my job easier. So that's gonna be here tomorrow sometime. I have no idea when. Which, it's stupid. My package took a trip. It was in Illinois. And then all of a sudden they flew it to Washington State. And then it came back to Colorado. I'm like, hello? Colorado's on the way from Illinois to Washington, so I don't understand it. I don't get why they had to do that. I could have had that package yesterday. It's like, seriously? Come on now. You need to make this longer. There we go. Now I gotta double check again. Right. I'm half tempted when that package arrives. Oh, I also am gonna get the outside, the water sprayer, the rechargeable water sprayer. That's right, that was the other thing. So I can clean up the outside, all the webs and nonsense. So I can get that taken care of. And I'm also half tempted tomorrow to buy myself a queen size bed frame, because I am tired of trying to get up off the mattress that's on the floor. Half tempted. I may or may not. I don't know yet. I do need to get black yarn. Maybe I will do that at the same time. It's like I'm just... Be nice if I could just stop buying stuff for a while, other than like groceries and gas for the car and paying bills. And again, I still do not have access to my account for the HOA. I'm gonna have to apparently go down there myself, because this is ridiculous. Oh yeah, try again in an hour. I still don't have access. I don't know what their problem is or why they just keep blowing me off. It's like, you want to get paid? Give me access. Because I can't pay my bill unless I have access to my account. And fold this. I'm trying to get this not to be too cumbersome here. The wider it's going to get, the harder it is going to be to have it in my lap very well without folding it up. Darn it, can you not? Please. Seriously? Oh, of course. It knotted up. Come on, there we go. Now, since I had to let go of everything, I have to do the check again. And when my son comes over for a weekend, I'm going to have him help me take down that stupid shower doors. Because they're annoying. I do not like them. They are obnoxious. And what happens if you fall in the shower? You're going to hit that glass door. Couldn't tell you if it's tempered or not. I don't know. I'm not about to take that chance, so I just assume get rid of them. And put up my shower curtain and my curtain rod. I did find all of my Halloween stuff. So eventually all of that's going to get decorated. Wait, where did I stop at? Okay, let me just, I was a little too far away. I'm trying to line this up. So, oh, come on. Don't do this to me. As soon as my son's birthday is over, Halloween decorations are going up. I have not, and I've said this before, been able to decorate for Halloween in almost 4 years, which sucked. All these containers that have like everything in it, I'm just like I couldn't put anything up, so they just stayed where they were, and I'm like, this is terrible. I cannot believe I cannot decorate for any of these damn holidays. I don't have that problem now. I can decorate when I want and how I want. I'm gonna manhandle this thing. Just because I do not want it to be off from... I don't want to end up with more at the end than the other end, if that makes sense. I don't feel like I've made any progress. I don't feel like I've done anything at all, really. Okay. Let's see, how are we doing on time? I got 12 minutes. If I could just get halfway, that would be great. I'm trying to figure out a plan of attack to get all these projects done. Like, pick a couple and work them. Like, I know it's got to be the baby blanket that has to be in the rotation, and then pick uh, 2 other projects. Oh, come on, to work at the same time until they're done. Which it's gonna be temperature blanket and the double knit blanket. Those are the closest. Well, the temperature blanket because I need to get it caught up. Because I really need to. I want to have it done by the beginning of 2026. So I don't have to work on it anymore. Ah, crap. Let's see. But yeah, that temperature blanket, the double knit blanket, has got to get done. I'm sick and tired of looking at it, not being able to use it yet. I mean, it's a little lapgan. That's about all it was gonna be. I have way too many blankets and not enough containers to stick them in. I got most of every blanket put away, except for the couple that are in my room and whatever's over here on the table of blankets that have not yet been finished. Would love to get that table uncovered. Yeah, so it's going to be baby blanket, temperature blanket until it's caught up, and the double knit blanket. So I think I'm going to do, like, go around with those 3. A day on the temperature blankets, 2 rows of the baby blanket, and 2 rows of the double knit blanket. And then keep going until it's bedtime. And then when something gets done, grab the next one. Put it in the rotation. Which it will still be baby blanket, temperature blanket, and probably the 10-stitch blanket. Because if I could just sit and focus on that, I could blow through that cake in like less than a month. But baby blanket, more important right now. To the next stitch marker here. Check it again. The joys of hand sewing. This is part of it too. Oh, dang it. Seriously. You know, I'd be a lot further if my yarn would behave. Yeah, I'm shooting this on, well, technically now it's Monday. Gonna shoot sometime tomorrow, Frog Friday. That way all my videos for the week are done. So I can work on the things I need to work on. I just not get so tangled. There we go. so I can get them done. I gotta stop starting. I started another project, which will be part of Vlogtober, which starts on, I think it's Wednesday. Is Wednesday the last day of September, or is it first day of October? Yeah, Wednesday is the first day of October. So my Vlogtober will start then. Which will just be like short, it'll be short videos. I don't necessarily need to have them like 20 minutes long or anything, because my life's not that exciting, and won't fill 20 minutes worth. It takes a week for that for me. So maybe like 5 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes. Tell you what I'm doing, what I'm working on, things that are going on. It's not necessarily fall related, and it will be because this will come out on start of Vlogtober, because my Yarn With Me's always come out on Wednesday. So this will come out first, and then I get home from work, and then I'll shoot a little vlog. And be done with it, and edit, upload, and publish it, because I'm only going to do it Monday through Friday. I'm not going to do weekend stuff. Like I've said before, it's like weekends are my time away from doing things and handling things I need to handle, and spending time with my kids, which my oldest daughter has been coming over every Sunday to have happy, fun crochet time with her mama. She's currently making herself another shirt. Well, she made one, but she wanted it longer, so she's making another one. She'll still wear the other one, but she wants one that isn't so short. So she got about halfway through it today. My youngest daughter came over, made potato soup, and I need to get it in the fridge here soon, because I think it's finally cooled down. That'll be lunch for a couple of days, if I so desire it. I will desire it tomorrow. Ugh, my thumb is starting to be stupid. I'm trying to grab things and it doesn't want to behave. It's not doing what I want it to do. Make sure I'm getting ready. Close to the next stitch marker. Ow, that hurt. I'm gonna make sure I'm doing most of the lifting with my right hand, because I just tried pulling it with my left and I pulled my thumb. I'm starting to get that trick thumb again right now, so break time is going to be much appreciated here in about 2 minutes. I'm almost out of this part of the yarn. Oh, come on, don't. There we go. Get the stitch marker off and out of the way. So make sure we're aligned as best as we can, which is why I really wish I could have done this with the seed stitch and not garter stitch. But when you change color on seed stitch, you can see the color the previous color onto the front side, and I was like, yeah, no. I don't like that look. Oh my god. I did get over halfway. Can we line up, please? There we go. I think I'll go until I run out of this specific one. Thread, which won't take long because it's getting shorter. And I need to be able to run it back through. And then I'll tie it off. Dismiss. Let me get to that point here. I pick my battles, man. I don't think I'll get that far over, but it through there. Can we not up, please? Just want to finish this little section of yarn here. So, and then I'll tie on the new one during the break, so we don't have to sit there and watch me do that. Just whip stitching away. Seriously. I think I just got a couple more stitches I can do, and then I'll fasten it off. No! Dang it. It fell out of my yarn needle. I wasn't done yet, dang it. Get it back on there. Go ahead and fasten off now here. Let's see. Oh, I need that yarn needle back. I'm trying to split this ply. Maybe I can just. Okay, well this is fun. Unraveling it, that's great. Can we split, please? Just trying to get the two plies separate so I can tie them together. Or at least run it through here. And I can tie it. And try not to use my thumb while I'm tying, because that still hurts too. Okay. Now I'm going to thread back through the yarn needle and run it under some stitches, and then we take the break. This one's going to be just a little bit longer than normal. Why? Because this is what we're doing. I should get this whole panel on in an hour in this episode. If I can get yarn to go through, please. The joys of being left-handed with a sprained thumb. So fun. Alright, there we go. Scissors. Yep. All right. And we will pick this back up after a break. And then we've got how much of this left to go? Oops. From here to here. To the end. And I'll see you in about 5 seconds. And I'm back. And I'm ready for our last 30 minutes. I went ahead and tied on the new yarn so we don't have to do that while we're at it. And I just need to make sure I'm still lined up properly. And I am, as best as I can. So we're going to start. Can we not? There we go. Alright, let's see if I can get this going. Stupid thumb of mine is being problematic. Might fuzzies ice it after this for a little bit. I gotta keep on with that. There's just, I'm at work. There's ice at work, but there's nothing for me to put ice into, so I can ice my thumb while I'm on my breaks, which would be nice. Dang it. But where is it? Okay. Check it because, well, I had problems just now. Again, thumb doesn't want to grab. So I have to hold it all weird. If I didn't do this, it would probably be... If I didn't knit and crochet, I probably would have been healed by now. But I've got so many projects. I need to not start new ones. Meanwhile, there's one over here. Not showing it yet because I'm working on it for a potential tutorial for October. I just didn't get very far with it today. I started it and restarted it a couple of times and I'm like, this isn't working. And then I finally found something that did work, so I'm running with it. Dropped it. Hopefully it'll work out when it's done. Then I get to make a second one for a video tutorial. Oh God, stop knotting up. I want to get this done before the end of the session. Just maybe bring that back a little bit. And seeing as we got off track, we need to check again somehow. Coming up onto a stitch marker. One of the 5,000 I put in here. I think there's like maybe 7 or 8 stitch markers that I used to hold this while I'm sewing it. Because I don't want to get crazy and put like 100 stitch markers in here, because then I'd be constantly removing stitch markers, which would be no fun. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this one here. wait to start redoing the inside of this place. I know I've mentioned it before, everything in here is outdated. The kitchen is outdated. The countertops are hideous. Yes, it's like a reddish orange color. It's welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order, please? It's basically what it looks like. It's awful. The cabinets are all outdated. The kitchen's, other than the appliances, it's outdated. The little utility closet, I hate it, so I want to redo the shelves in there and get a thing to hang up my mops and brooms and stuff. I have to buy a new broom. The one I've got has seen better days. I've had that, I don't even know how long. The bristles are so frayed on it. It has served its purpose, and it's now time to retire it. Get a hold of this. Yeah, if there was just a way to keep this from stretching at the bottom. Now I've got all of it in my lap, practically. Getting a little too weighty on the left side. I'm still in frame, yep. Yeah, it's too far. If I finish this before time runs out, I'm not starting the second one. Because I'm getting sleepy. And I gotta film Friday tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow. That way I can have the rest of my week for other stuff. Like projects. Finishing projects. Where'd it go? Or making progress on my projects. I can't exactly put my hands on every project. That would take forever. Because there's 11? 13? Something like that. I don't remember. Still can't find one of them. It's in a container somewhere. One day, 2 rows and 2 rows. And when I get this sewn on, actually, this is priority. I gotta get these panels sewn on. I've been avoiding it for months. Which is why I've got 3 I've got to sew together. That's how much I hate hand sewing. Sure we're still properly aligned-ish. As best as I can align it. Okay, now it's time to pull it back. So I guess when I get up, I'll attach. Because we'll probably have some time left over, and I'll attach the next panel. Not attach it with sewing it, but stitch markers. That way, one less thing I have to do tomorrow. And then it'll be 1 panel left to go. Dang it, get through there. So I'm hoping within like 2 hours the panels will be done. And I need to stop avoiding putting the panels on this. When the month is done, me and my procrastinating. Fuzzies flying around. I definitely have better things to do with my time than this. I hate this so much. Yeah, I should not run out of this yarn by the time I get to the end. There might be a little bit left over. I'm not sure how much. Probably not enough to do anything with. So into the scrap bin it will go. We're so close to the end here. I can't wait to get this done. Oh shoot. I should have marked August, what the top was on that. Didn't do that. Because I've been a busy girl today. Made some progress. I still need to just get this living room sorted. Because there's still some boxes and crap and don't need to be in here. Go ahead and take out this stitch marker. Yeah, there won't be enough of this yarn left over to do anything with. I can sense it. Should get all the way to the end because I folded it in half and snipped it. I suppose I could edit videos while I'm doing this tomorrow. Waiting for my package to arrive. Yeah, I just got too much stuff to do tomorrow around here, so I'm not going to go anywhere. I don't think. We'll see. Probably not. First order of business, I'm sleeping in. I need to sleep in. Wait, this is just getting on my nerves. A stitch marker. Move that one. Still good. Yep. Yeah, I should have enough time to finish this and then attach July. Because this is June's strip that's getting sewn on. I'll attach July, and then that will be the end of our session. At least it should take us to the end of our session. This one will probably be slightly longer because I wanted to finish that bit of yarn before. Super concentrating right now, trying to finish this. Because this is as far as we got left. Quietly stitching away. There's 13 minutes left on our timer. I love it when the end of the yarn knots up with the rest of the yarn. It's great. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me? It's because I'm getting close to the end, isn't it? Just want to be fussy. Let's see. How can I make Anita's life miserable? Here, let me just knot up real quick. Again. Alright, hang on. Why? I may not get to attach that other strip because this is being problematic. Where is it? Oh, I didn't even pull all the way through yet. Let's see. Trying to untwist it a little bit so it won't knot up so much. And we're back at it. See, yarn, I knew you could behave. So close, yet so far. We're just working quietly. got like 10 minutes left. I don't think I will get the other strip put on here, but I will figure out on the August strip which is the top and which is the bottom, because both ends of it, seeing as there's 31 days in August, have 20 rows of black on either side. And I'm really hoping... Wait, I could tell. I know I could tell. Because the high temperature is at the top. And then I will mark the top of that. Please let me have enough yarn. I should. Am I there yet? Am I there yet? Am I there yet? Almost. Oh, you would. Just go ahead and take out that last stitch marker. Won't be able to use this yarn past doing this and weaving in the end. It will just, the rest of it will go into my little scrap bag over here on the floor. I'm going to tie this end to the end on the other one, and then I will weave my end through some stitches. Let me get it started first. Maybe. And black yarn can't see. Can I just go through one more? All right. Going to... Oh, darn it. If I didn't have issues with my thumb, I could have held on a little bit and I could have gotten it through there. Slack. Okay, let's not pull with that one. Come on. Pull through. Today. Why? Try. What the heck? Really? Let's see. Ouch. one. Here's the other one. Okay. Give it a little pull. Snipping these ends. There we go. Not enough. In the bin it goes. So, it's June. That's what we're looking like so far. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 months attached. So far. And then we got July. And I need to find August's top. And this is the top of August. So where'd that little paper go? August. Grab a stitch marker. Yeah, I have to keep track, otherwise I'm not going to know what one is what month. And that would not be good. Okay, so August. If I could, can we just fold in half, please? And not knock our stitch markers off onto the floor. That would be fantastic. I'm just going to fold it up so I can put it away. There. Let's see. And then I will do July tomorrow. There's only like 3 minutes left on the timer, so I think this is a good place to stop for the night. And I will get back on it tomorrow, putting July and August onto this behemoth. So, what did you work on during this session? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.